Good morning, everybody, or good evening when you're watching this. So, man, I feel like I'm having to relearn my kayak. I haven't been out in this kayak in a couple months. I've been doing mainly boat trips, but it is getting close to winter. It's fall, and I saw last week, it got me very excited because the lows all this week we're going to be in the 40s, highs in the 50s. So if you follow the temperatures for fish, sometimes 40 degrees, 30 degrees around here, fishing gets really good. Certain places fish stack up because of it, and it gets kind of easy to find them. They get real aggressive, really fat, the colder it gets. So we're on our hunts for big trout is what I'm really looking for. I got artificials today. The main things I look for when I'm going out in the cold weather is mud. First and foremost, mud. The place has got to be muddy. That big black nasty mud on the bottom, that black is going to attract heat all day from the sun, all day, so that mud's going to stay warm. Whew, I tell you, I'm out of shape, guys. That mud is going to stay warm, which is going to keep the water warm, which is going to attract fish, because fish are just like us. They like it to be a certain temperature. Once it starts getting too hot or too cold, they start looking for places for that temperature they like. So muddy bottoms, oyster or shell bottoms is what you're looking for too. If it's got some kind of structure like rocks, oyster, shell, that's places for bait to hide and go. So the mud and oysters, along with oyster and shell, is always money. And being down here in Texas, there's refineries everywhere. So number three, what I'm always looking for, water areas, not like right next to a refinery, but within a couple miles of it, because every refinery is sucking water in. They're sucking in clean water to cool stuff off and putting the clean water back in, and that's when it comes out, it's hot and warm, so that warms that whole area. So areas like that, fish are attracted to. So this place I'm going to today has everything. I got Exxon back there, I got some thick black gooey mud, and I got oyster reefs everywhere. So this is a good spot for chasing big trout in the winter and the cold weather and redfish and everything. I'm gonna go get into all of them, hopefully. While y'all are here, check out my social media. It's Charles Cleburne Fishing or Dirty Bay Fishing. Like and subscribe while you're here. And man, if you haven't seen my videos on the boats, I've been in a boat shop lately. We're rebuilding boats, we're building boats. I mean, it is crazy what we're doing in there, and I got videos coming up for that to help y'all out. If y'all need boat repairs, y'all need anything, Bay Cliff area, Kemah area, that side of town, Foreshore Mobile Marine. All right, any boat needs, guys, go to betterboat.com. I got a link in the descriptions. If you hit that link, it'll help me out when you go to their site and look for their stuff. But they got good stuff. Check out some of my videos that I've done on them. Right on, guys. Hope to see you on the water. Tight lines, and God bless. Man, it is a joy. It is a different feeling, guys, to pull one of these nice reds in, standing in the water right next to them. You know what I mean? Look at that. How you like that, guys? Right off that rock. Got him again. Yep, got him again. He was waiting on me. He was waiting for me. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I got one that just busted right. Ah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Top water. That's that pot. He's pot licking. Good, buddy. That was good. Oh, I just saw something come up. That's a jack. Oh, where you going, Jack? Where you going, Jack? Come back to see me, Jack. You see that? Oh man, I can barely hold this big sucker. Oh, look at it. Look at you. Oh. Got one. I think it's a little trout. Something finally take it. I switched to this other gulp. Look at here. Look at that. My fish finder. I've added this Texas Rattler jig head to my fish finder. Just makes it even better, guys. Let's measure this guy. That 16, that's a keep. Got him. Got him. Good old trout. I knew there was another trout over here. Don't do that, buddy. Don't do that. Get on my boat. He tried to shake himself off. Look at that. I knew I was going to get me another trout. Remember the upside down fix? Got a good trout, guys. Being lazy all day, I can't believe I haven't lost one. Four trout, same bait. Haven't changed that bait out. Texas Rattler jig head, guys. Fish finder set up. What's up, everybody? How cool was that? So basically, man, I didn't think I was going to limit out. It took a while, but that was investigating the spot to see if the fish were in here. So the fish were in here, but they were spread out. They weren't schooled up, and they were all the small fish. So what that means to me is I'll stay away from this spot for another couple weeks or two, or I'll keep watching the temperatures and seeing once it gets a little colder, the bigger trout will probably move in. But if you saw what I did, I used the same lure and I used my setup, which I call the fish finder. You want to know what the fish finder is, I have a video. Just go find that video. It's called Fish Finder, and it'll explain. The only difference, I've changed jig heads to the Texas Rattler jig head because it rattles and I like that. And Rex is a good dude, and I like him and I like supporting him. So that being said, 3 things you want to look for when you are looking for a winter spot. What I said earlier, you want mud, and then you want structures like rocks or oyster beds, anything like that, mixed in with the mud, or around that is good. The mud holds heat. The sun, no matter if it's cloudy like it is here today or whatever, that sun's still shooting heat through there, and that dark colored mud soaks up all that heat all day and all night. So it's like a heater, and it attracts the fish to it. The structural rocks and the oyster bottoms, that provides shelter for bait fish, that provides hiding spots, that provides food for bait fish. And when there's bait fish, there are predator fish breaking them in. So they're warm, and they got warm from the mud, and then they got all the shale bringing in all the bait in. So everybody's in there having a good old time, partying and buffeting and eating good. And a lot of places I like to look for too, we got refineries all up and down this coast. We got refineries everywhere, and what those refineries do in order to cool their tanks down and do stuff, they pump water you know, this water in, and it doesn't go in and mix with their chemicals. It's on the outside of their tanks. It keeps it cools it off, and then that hot water's pumped back in, so it's warming up the area too. So when you've got mud, when you've got structure, you know, rocks or shale bottom, and you've got refineries around, you got to make up for a smorgasbord of fish. I mean, once this place really gets hot and heats up in the cool of the winter, it's gonna have bull reds, it's gonna have redfish. I mean, I'm gonna be pulling in everything. I caught my biggest sheephead out here, 21 inches on artificial, first sheephead on artificial out here one year. And that's just because I went and found. And how do you find that? When you're out in your kayak, when you're out in your boat, use your paddle, use your push bowl. Stop every now and then and feel the bottom. When you're fishing in a good spot, feel the bottom. You can feel if it's got rocks. You can feel if it's muddy. You'll see the mud come up. You can feel if it's sand. All right, guys, I hope some of this information help you. I mean, this little simple stuff like that is what I use to find spots. I use Google Maps. And get some friends, man. Friends always helps. You when you have fishing friends, you can communicate with each other. They're biting over here. All right, they're biting over here, and y'all can go explore new places together. You know, so that always helps too. All right, guys. While y'all are here, like and subscribe. Check out all my social media: Charles Cleburne Fishing or Dirty Bay Fishing, and check me out at Foreshore Marine. We're doing some really good stuff there. Check out my videos on them tower boats we're building, guys, and all this other stuff we're building over there. Let's see, betterboat.com, check out them. Betterboat.com, I got a link to them in the descriptions. If you hit that link and buy something there from them, that helps me out. You know, it lets them know through that link. All right, what else? Fish sticks. I can't say enough about fish sticks, man. Hunter Welch is a good dude, and I mean, if y'all watch my videos, watch them Jack Crevalles and the big fish that I'm pulling in with these fish sticks on light tackle, man. All right, hope to see you guys on the water. Tight lines, and God bless.
Just relax, live the day, take your time, no more pressure. Take a walk, feel the breeze, fool around on your way. Look around.